Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Insider Financial Talks Penny Stocks. My name is Alex Carlson. I will be your host today. I am the editor-in-chief of InsiderFinancial.com, and today we're going to be looking at today's OTC stocks list. They are BBKCF, INVU, MDMP, and NLST. But before we get into that, we have a few housekeeping issues. We have no business relationship with any company whose stock is mentioned in this video. Insider Financial and myself are not investment advisors, and this video does not provide investment advice. Always do your own research, make your own investment decisions, or consult with your nearest financial advisor. This video is not a solicitation or recommendation to buy, sell, or hold securities. This video is our opinion and meant for informational and educational purposes only and does not provide investment advice. For more information, please read our full disclaimer at insiderfinancial.com/disclaimer. With that out of the way, remember to smash the thumbs up button if you like this video, hit the red subscribe button and a little notification bell to be notified when we go live with a new video. Also, go over to signup.insiderfinancial.com. This is where subscribers get first look at stocks we're going to be covering. Stocks like MMMEDF at 63 cents, ABML at 6 cents, ALPP at 7.5 cents, and HMBL at just under 3 cents. After you sign up with your email, you can then sign up with your mobile number. For US and Canada, enter 1 plus your area code and number. UK, it'd be 44 plus your number. Switzerland, 41 plus your number. Never begin the format with 00. And SMS, this is the fastest way to get our alerts because we release our alerts at the opening bell, 9:30 a.m. sharp. And the reason we do that is if we release before the opening, market makers will get the orders and then they'll bid up the stock higher, gap the stock, and then our subscribers will get a bad fill. So it's more orderly this way and better fills. So with that out of the way, let's dive right in. Look, we're starting to see some stability in the OTC markets. We know the last few weeks have been hard on many OTC traders. This has been from a orchestrated short selling campaign led by market maker Jane Street. And if you look at the charts of many of the former high-flying OTC stocks, the pattern is the same. AABB, ABML, ENZC, HMBL, OPTI, OZSC, and many others. And we had told our followers last month, there's some nice setups in the OTC, but the biggest problem is still the market makers. And, they did the hearings on GameStop and Reddit. The next step is they need to do hearings on the market makers and how they steal from retail traders every day. So hopefully that will happen. But in the meantime, there's not much that we can do about it. However, smart traders can use this to their long-term advantage. And there are two choices right now for investors because we feel selling is not an option down here. Again, we're not financial advisors, but we're just trying to guide you and give you our opinion. First step is, do what we do here at Insider Financial. We scan through hundreds of OTC stocks each week, looking for the best alerts for our subscribers. We're trying to find stocks that have yet to run, that have, upcoming catalysts, low floats, big potential, and that can become, the next HMBL, AABML, ALPP, etc. This is where we talk about, finding the momentum before it happens and then, being patient. This is, getting in before the crowd. And that's where the big money is made in OTC stocks. And, when it comes to building a portfolio of OTC stocks, it's best to own, as many as 10 to 20 or more OTC stocks. This way, you're not too heavy into just a few names that can really wreck your portfolio if they don't work out. Remember, guys, all it takes is one to become an MBL, an ALPP, and you're looking at huge gains, and that more than makes up for any of the losers in your portfolio, because there will be losers. It's just a fact of this business. Been doing this for almost 30 years. Some stocks you lose money, some you make, but the key is, you make more on your winners than you lose on your losers. So, that's why it's important to be diversified, and having a portfolio of quality OTC stocks. And the second thing you can do is look for past OTC runners, and then look at buying the dip. And a lot of these quality names are going to run again, and the foundation of great fortunes are built during bear markets, when there is blood in the street. So this is a time to put cash to work. But again, we like how the price action has been over the past couple of days. We think the bottom is in, but we may be wrong. And this is why if your average buy before was $500 or $1,000, cut it in half. Start do your initial buy at $250 or $500 now. Scale it back and scale in. That's best advice I can give you. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. But again, in the end, you must learn to earn. It's all up to you. We try to help as much as we can, but in the end, you're running your own trading business. Investing is not a team sport. Don't get caught up into this diamond hands, paper hands BS. Because in the end, it's you're responsible to your family, putting food on the table, and it's not a gain until you book some profits. So, paper gains can vanish in thin air. So just keep that in mind, and, focus on your education. We're just one resource, but we also recommend the folks over at True Trading Group. They do live streams 6 nights a week. Mike Edward and the team there, he's a former hedge fund trader. They got a chat room, a lot of educational resources. So, check them out and see what you think. But moving on, OTC stock number 1 is BBKCF. We profiled BBKCF at the beginning of March, when the stock had just broken out above $1, which you can read here. March 4th, we talked about BBKCF and NLST, which are both in today's video. We said that if you want to own the Coinbase of Canada, BBKCF is the best penny stock to buy. The best part is that its current market cap is just $266 million, and that it had unicorn written all over it. Stock has been a tremendous performer since then, and it's coming as the company is executing. They saw the number of monthly verified users grow over 4,000% year over year, and 40% month over month for February. As blockchain technology becomes more popular, the risk of fraud rises, and this makes BIGG's risk intelligence and blockchains analytic solutions for enforcement agencies crucial, and they've already won 2 U.S. federal government contracts. The only downside for this, and stock number 2 is INVU, would be a short-term pullback in the price of Bitcoin. Now, we could easily pull back to 50,000, maybe even 40,000, but I think we will still see 100,000 this year. So these are definite dip buying opportunities, but again, I'm not a financial advisor. And speaking of INVU, this is another one that we profiled before the end of last month, before its big run breakout on March 30th. We talked about it, and this has just made new highs yesterday. So this has just been a tremendous runner the past few days. So, folks, if you're crying that there's no money to be made on OTC stocks, you're just you're not looking hard enough. There are opportunities, first thing you need to do is make sure you are signed up. It's signup.insiderfinancial.com. We talk about all these stocks for our subscribers before the runs. So, it's all right there for you. So take advantage of it. And they just reported that SafeTech's subsidiary achieved the following. It increased its Bitcoin mining revenue to an all-time high of $3.1 million in March. Which is a 32% increase from February's $2.34 million. They're also reducing the overall cost of its mining operations, increase its gross profit margin by an estimated 11 percentage points to 77%. So this is very profitable business. Actual gross profits increased by 33% from 1.8 million in January to 1.6 million in February to 2.4 million in March. So, another great crypto play, firing on all cylinders. So we really like this one. Stock number 3 is MDMP. This was the spark last month that got the oil and gas penny stocks running. This was the first runner, and this is an example of what we mean, that, if you missed the move, wait and buy the dip. So it ran to 90 cents, pulled back all the way to 10 cents, ran to 40 cents, and it's right now at 25 cents. So this is definitely a dip play, and our subscribers, they got the jump, which you can read about here. We talked about in March, beginning of March. So MDMT, we said it was one of the best penny stocks today. So check that out. Links in the description. And MDMP's out with news. They just reported drilling results whereby recoverable primary production from the Oglesby 1A well completed on a vertical basis could be as much as almost 1.4 million barrels of oil from the combined zones. Secondary recovery, such as water flooding, could enhance the ultimate recovery. According to CEO Michael Raphael, these are significant numbers with $60 oil and expectations for higher prices this year. We plan on taking full advantage of this scenario for the benefit of the company and its shareholders. Needless to say, we're continuing to pursue further opportunities in the immediate area. Completion for this well has not yet been scheduled, as we are considering all options. Since the well is vertical, operating expenses are expected to be less than $10 per barrel. Additional information we'll be covering, and just doing simple back of the napkin math, this one well is worth almost $68 million at $60 oil minus a $10 extraction cost. This makes MDMP, awfully cheap with just a $76 million market cap. And this is not even counting its other drilling programs where its reserves could be as much as 1.4 billion. So we don't know of many other OTC stocks that are literally sitting on a mountain of oil, except for EENF, which really took a major dump yesterday. So, check out that coverage. It's unfortunate that there's been some misinterpretation of the news, but, we did an update yesterday, so check that out. So we do updates on our good and our bad. So, we're not going to nail everything out of the park. If we had a crystal ball, we wouldn't be running our website. So, again, we do the best that we can, but we're journalists aiming to provide unbiased coverage in what seems to be a biased world. So, just trying to help folks as much as we can. Lastly, number 4 is NLST. This is another one we told about our subscribers before its big breakout last month, which you can read about, March 4th. Subscribers got richly rewarded as it made new highs above $3. This is another one, as I said, if you missed the run here, wait for the dips. You got loaded up at $1.50. You doubled your money in less than a month. So congrats if you've been following us or a subscriber and was able to catch NLST. And Netlist is making new highs after announcing an agreement with SK Hynix for patent cross license covering memory technologies of both companies, and an agreement for the supply of SK Hynix products and technical cooperation. The agreements provide SK Hynix with access to Netlist's portfolio of U.S. and foreign patents. Netlist will receive a royalty from SK Hynix, cross-license to its patent portfolio and supply of SK Hynix's memory and storage products. The companies also plan to collaborate further. C.K. Hong, he said, the CEO of Netlist, said, "We are delighted with the recognition of the value of Netlist's intellectual property and very much look forward to partnering with SK Hynix, a global leader in memory and storage technologies." So the two companies have agreed to end all pending matters in U.S. District Court. And it resolves all patent trial and appeals board with the U.S. Patent Office. Overall, this is a major victory for Netlist, and further proves that the company can execute. What we really like here is they were in litigation and now they're becoming partners. So the big thing with Netlist is they are in litigation with Google. So, with the matter resolved with SK Hynix, we feel Google is next. It's in their best interest. They're definitely following this closely. They're seeing what happened with SK Hynix, and it is in their best interest to work together with Netlist. So this is one we still really like. Bottom line, folks, these four stocks are proof that there's always opportunities in these markets. If you are an investor, it's your job to find winning stocks. Huge gains can be made in such a short amount of time, but please book profits. Take money off the table. If you really like the stock, you can take those profits and use it to load up on the dip, and you'll have more shares in the end for when the new highs come. So always take money off the table. And if you really like any of these four, again, follow the strategy that I've been outlining here. Throw in bids below the market. Buying dips, selling rips as swing trades remains a great strategy right now. And here at Insider, we're also looking for OTC stocks that have yet to run. I got a few on my radar. Hopefully, looking into things today, going through news, going through filings. It's a lot of work, folks, but I really enjoy it. So make sure you are signed up at signup.insiderfinancial.com to get our next alert. Hopefully we'll have, like I said, either tomorrow or Friday. So, make sure you're signed up, email and SMS. SMS is the fastest way to get it. So I want to wish everyone a profitable trading day. Have a great week. Hope everyone is staying safe with COVID. Wear a mask, social distance. Hopefully with the vaccine rollout, we're back to normal by the 4th of July. Again, wish everyone a wonderful day, and thank you for watching, subscribing, and following. We really appreciate it. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day. Bye-bye.